So hello guys, it's William again. I'm sitting on the floor. Normally I sit at my desk. Can you hear my fish tank? I'm convinced that whenever I'm on webcam, people can hear my fish tank because it's really loud. Isn't that really loud? If this is going to be like really out of whack, I don't have any like script or any planning done, so I'm just going to sort of like talk and then edit it and hope that it actually comes out as something good. So yes, there is a rabbit behind me, in case you're wondering. Hola, wee bunny. Hola. So I thought I'd give tips for binding for people with bigger chests, because I see that there are a lot of like binding tips and binder reviews of. I still haven't gotten over my weird allergy thing, so if I go, I'm sorry. There are a lot of binding tips and binder reviews for, well, they're not necessarily aimed at kids, like guys, or just people with smaller chests. But it seems like they only talk about binders that only work for people with a small chest. Some sort of like trick review thing for people with bigger chests. If you notice that my face suddenly got lighter, it's because my background image changes on my computer. It just changed to one that was blue. So I'm just going to talk about the binders that I do have. I don't recommend binding, double binding, especially if you're going to full bind. Or full binding, it's very common to get stomach pains and stomach cramps, and doubling that pain isn't a good thing. I mean, I know people would prefer to have a flatter chest and all the pain doesn't matter and all that, but it's better to not fuck yourself up so that way when you're post-op you're still sore. That's not what we're going for. If you're going to bind full time and you never want to own a bra ever again, then it's good to have a different one that you'll wear at home that you know, you can just wear around the house if you don't want to, like, because if you want to just wear around the house, because if I didn't wear anything around the house, it's like things would be flying everywhere. So Binderworks is the best place to get binders for people with bigger chests. I'll post a bunch of other like binder websites underneath, but they're just more durable and like the material is different. My home binder is a model 998. It's a compression shirt, not a vest. It's this. It has sleeves and stuff. Then, like, the sleeves aren't tight, so it's not like painful to wear or whatever. It's thinner. It's only like one layer, and it like doesn't really bind that well, but it still, you know, keeps things in check. Then I have the model 997 for everyday binding, which is a vest. When I wear a bra, I'm a very big chest. They're double H cups, so both of these shirts that I have are medium. I'm gonna act like this is the only way to do it when I'm talking, and I don't mean it like that. It's my instructional video, so I'm sorry. So to successfully bind with a bigger chest, it's good to wear a shirt underneath your binder, between your skin and the binder. Reasons for that is because if you have bigger hips like me, chances are that the binder will roll up over your hips and then sort of like sit around your waist, and it can really like dig in and hurt. And if you wear a shirt underneath it, for some reason it just sticks to the shirt, so it just doesn't roll up. It's good to have one that is like a close neck around here, so that way if your binder does create the weird like cleavage thing here, and this sort of like presses that down a bit, so it's all good. No need to. A good way that I've heard to get the binder on is to step into the neck hole, like step in and pull it up and just like slip your arms in. You can't do that because I have big hips, and also it makes the shirt that I wear underneath it roll up, and the whole point I wear the shirt is so that it doesn't like stick around my hips. So I know a lot of people, if they pull it over their head, it takes them like 20 minutes to get it on, but it doesn't need to take that long. It's just you need to sort of know a good way to get it on. So I just pull it one arm in one armhole and one arm in the other, and put it over my shoulders. Lift it over my head, so it's like that. Straighten it up. Grab it at the back. And pull it down. Like this. Like this, like so. And then you just pull it over your bits. By bits, I mean stomach. Ta-da! Ugh. What the hell's going on there? And then you just sort of straighten up the t-shirt so it's not like painful. It's not meant to look as dodgy as it does, it just does because I'm sitting on the floor. And then if you have giant boobs, they'll push into your stomach. Just chuck your t-shirt back on, and then it just looks like you have an undershirt on. you know. You can't successfully flatten a chest as big as mine, or if yours is just as big. You can't. You need to give up. It's not going to happen. It's just, if you layer shirts, if you wear like 3 or 4, eventually you just build up this weird like roundness, and then it's just like, you look normal. You know, it looks relatively flat, and it's all like, fine. I think it's fine. That's my tips and such for binding if you have a big chest.